Hi guys, this is Karen. Welcome to another exciting video. Project Pen update is on. So this is my Project Pen bean with all the things I want to finish this year. The sooner the better, and I want to give you an update. This is an update video. You can check out my previous video where I showed you everything I have here and why. So let's just dig in and see what updates we have here. And of course I have nothing on except from this treatment on my lips. That is something relatively new in my collection that I'm testing from Rem Beauty. I'm testing this one, the pink one. I need something hydrating, so that's what I have on my list. Lips, I said list. Lips, if you're interested. And if you're new here to my channel, then welcome. I'm Karen. I love makeup, I love beauty, I love a lot of other things. So if you're new, please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything, and it will make me happy, so please do. Let's see. Of course, again, nothing on. We're going to use the products that I have here in my Project Pen bean, and I'm going to start with this. Now, I have used it a few times. This is the Power Grip Primer from e.l.f., but still there is product inside. When I bought it and I initially used it, I really liked it and loved it. And I used to use it a lot, but then my daughter took it and I forgot that I have it. It comes like this in a clear, it's a very clear to blue product. You want your makeup to grip, so you have to apply it everywhere basically, but I mainly apply it to my cheeks and my not my neck. I wanted to say my neck. Is this a neck? I don't think so. My chin and my other cheek. But as you can see, there's almost no product coming out. So we are off to a great start. I think a few more uses and it will be over. Now I am applying here and on my nose, because these are the places that usually the makeup rubs off. I mean, usually we do not touch our forehead, but we do touch our chin and our noses and our cheeks. Even if we're not really intending to reach out, we just scratch or touch our face. It is what it is. I know that I do it. Okay, there is still product, but I think next time I'll need to cut it in order to remove everything from it. I'm assuming that maybe 1 or 2 uses out of this, and I will finish it. So this is something that I'm definitely going to finish in 2025 for sure, but I'm guessing it's going to be next month. Now, for foundation, I had a few options just because there are things that I want to finish up with, so I picked up 4 options. I used maybe 2 or 3 of them. First of all, we had the Clinique. This is their Even Better Clinical in the shade CN10. And I have to say that I have made a lot of progress with this. It's very hard to take anything out, so we are on a very good start with this. Now, these 2 from e.l.f., I had them in 2 shades, light 210N and light 240W. Neither of them is my shade, and mixing them together sometimes give me the shade that I want, but most of the time isn't. So, and I'm not really a fan of this. I think I'm just going to get rid of them, but I'm going to swatch them for you so you will see what I mean. This is the 210N light, I think I'm going to get rid of it, and that's it. Look how dark this is for me. And then we have 240W. I'm usually a neutral. So 210 sounds really up my alley, but this is too dark. And the W, 240W, which is this one, is too bright and too yellowy. So sometimes I used to mix them up and get a shade that is more up my alley, like this one. But not always I get the same shade, because it is mixing. Mixing is chemistry, and chemistry, in order to get the exact shade, you have to be accurate. Like making a cake, baking a cake, you have to be accurate. If you're cooking, you don't have to, but in baking, you have to be on point and do exactly as the recipe says. Otherwise, it will not be as good as it should be. So these, I think I'm going to get rid of them. Again, I don't like the shades. It's very hard for me to mix and reach the appropriate shade. And I think that they are relatively old and they can go to my empties. So next time you'll see them, it will be in my empties. So I'm taking them out of the project pan bin because I'm not going to use them. There is no point in them being here. I'm not going to use them, so they're going to get out. Now I'm putting them back in because I have a lot of mess here. But this one from Wet n Wild, I really love it. This is their tinted hydration in the shade Fair. I really love it. The only problem I have is because something happened to it last time I was traveling and things came out of here, and not my favorite thing, but this is a very good shade. Let me show you next to the Elf. This is lighter. Okay, I think I blended it too much for you to see. Okay, this is the Wet n Wild and these are the Elf. Can you see the differences? This is definitely more my shade. These are darker. Even though the shade should have been a perfect match for me, I'm talking about the Elf, but they weren't. I love this one. I use it. It also has hyaluronic acid, which is really nice, and squalene, and this is a very affordable product. I still have a few more uses out of this, but I'm going to use the Clinique today. I want to show you, you know what, let's first of all swatch. You see, nothing almost comes out. So we are at the ends of this one. So this is the Clinique one. Can you see it's very similar to, in shade, to the Wet n Wild. This is definitely my winter shade. So this is why I like it. But as you saw, it's about to be finished. What I really love about this, and this is very brilliant from Clinique, that you can turn this and this comes out and you don't have to fight with it. Like for instance, the L'Oreal True Match, it's a big fight, which I really don't understand why, because we paid for this. We paid for everything in it. We even paid for the packaging. Why don't they give us the opportunity to use everything up? This does not reach the end. There's still a lot of product inside. You can't see that. I can hardly see it either, but I can feel that there is a lot of product inside. So why can't we use it? Why are they doing these pumps so short? I don't know, but there is product here, of course, and I'm going to use it just like that. See how much product only on the pump. Amazing, right? We'll just spread it a bit and then we'll go with the sponge. So I am, well, it is hard to pump up pump out product, but there is still a lot of product inside. I look Caspery. Let's blend it. Blend it. This is a great shade for me, my winter shade. Maybe these shades are best for me in the summer, but I don't know, I don't really like the consistency, and I guess this is why I'm getting rid of it. It's too thick on the face. I feel it's really heavy, and I don't like it. So that's another reason why I'm dumping the e.l.f. Maybe their newer version is better, the hydrating one, I don't know, I did not purchase. As you can see, this gives me very sheer coverage. I want a bit more, so let's just add a bit more here. I'm just taking from the wand of the pump and just adding it here where I have my dark spots. Now, if I needed to give a tip to myself, I could go back in time and tip myself one thing about skincare. It will be a word with 3 letters. Can you guess? SPF. Use mineral SPF from when you are a baby. Well, at least a teenager. But no, I went to the sun and applied carrot oil on me. Smart, right? Yeah, no. Now I have all these spots and they're awful. Okay, I did not put a concealer here because there isn't a concealer that I really want to finish. I really love my Natasha Denona High Glam one. I don't want to finish it. I'm going to use a very tiny amount because I usually do not apply a lot of concealer anyway. And I'm using my brush just because it's a technique that I recently used in a video. Well, I did not use it like this, but I used a brush. I mixed it with my foundation on the back of my hand and then applied it, but I'm lazy. Now I don't have a cream bronzer here in my I don't know why. Well, I don't, right? I'm not mistaken. No, I don't. But before bronzer, let's just use this one from Anastasia Beverly Hills for my brows. Now this is completely and utterly dry. Maybe we can... Oh, I hope nothing fell on me. I hope we can use it today for the last time, because what did I do here? This needs to go to the bin. This is really old. I love it. This is a mini. Now I'm not going to repurchase, even though I really love it. 2 reasons. One, I have so many other brow products. I don't need more brow products. And B, this is not affordable. So now I'm in the low buy 2025, no buy, whatever you want to call it. I'm trying to buy as little as possible. If you saw my January update, then you know. I think maybe this one can work for one more time, right? This doing good job. No, but it's too dry. Oh my god, this is so saddening. It makes me really sad. I love this one, the shade, the brush, the material, just perfect. Love it. Again, if I did not have any other brow product, I would have bought this one. I really love it. So this one is not going to be in the next project pan because I'm getting rid of it. Today it's not going back to my bin. You know what? And just let's really take them out of the bin so I will not forget. And put them, God knows where. Let's put them here. So I'll remember to put them in the recycling empty bins. Empty recycling bin. No. The empties bin, just empties. Okay, I don't have a cream bronzer, so we'll use the powder bronzer from Dior. This is the Backstage Powder No Powder in 3N. Really love it. We have a dent, but still I did not heat pan, even though I did use it repeatedly in the month of February, but I did not heat pan. Now, initially I bought this as a powder, but for some reason, I don't know why, I bought 3N, even though I was in the store when I bought this. I went to the store, I swatched, and I bought the dark shade. I really don't know why. I should have picked up 1N or 2N, but it doesn't really matter anymore because Dior stopped making these. I really don't know why, because I know that these were very, very popular back in the day. And this is a great product, a very good product. You can't get it, but do you have it? Do let me know if you have it, and if you do you have the dark shade that you can use as a bronzer, or you have your actual shade and you use it as a powder? I'm curious to know, so do let me know. I love chatting with you in the comments. It makes me really, really happy. Okay, next up, blush. I have this one from Tarte. This is the blush tape. I cut it open because nothing came out of the wand. Here nothing came out, but there is so much product still inside. I can use this for months. I'm telling you, there is so much product inside. I'm just taking with my finger, and I think I took too much. Yeah, definitely. I took too much, but this can go on for a very long time because there is a lot of product still inside. So I'm just tapping it with my beloved sponge. Really cute. Okay, next up I have from Tarte the glow tape. Oh, this one was in the shade pink, by the way, and this one is in the shade Pearl Glow. This is over as the blush was. There's nothing that comes out. It doesn't matter how hard I press it. Nothing comes out anymore. We need to cut this too, but I thought maybe we can do it on camera, and you can see that there is so much product still inside. Now this is a mini. I'm cutting it in half because it's easier to close it. I'm just cutting it like this. Okay, my scissors are now dirty. I need to clean them. But look how much product there's still inside. This is one side. Look how much product, and on the other side, enormous amount of highlighter. I can use this a whole year and we'll still have more. Okay, that was close. I am glad that I did not buy the full size. I have the full size bronzer tape, contour tape from Tarte. Same packaging, just the large size, and this sponge just went and died on me. I am going to use my sponge because I applied too much. I really need a little brush for this and not use my finger and use a brush. I always say to myself that I will do it and I always forget. Now before I close it, I really need to take everything out of this side and transfer it to this. I usually use the spatula, but my spatula went AWOL into here. I'll explain. I had this one, I love it. This is from NYX, this is a supermodel, but nothing came out because the wand is so short, almost nothing comes out. And everything was stuck here at the end, here at the bottom. And whatever I did, nothing came out. So I took my spatula and it went in. But when I pulled it out, the spatula is still here. Maybe you can see it. It's here. Yeah. So I don't know how to take it out. Maybe you can see it like this. I don't know if you can see it, but it's here. And I can now access the product, but I don't have this spatula anymore. Of course, when I finish it, I can take out this part here with tweezers and then pull out the spatula side. So I can't use the spatula. Well, I have another one, but I don't know where I put it. So let's just apply this. This is my favorite lip product of all time. I love this. Really, really love it. I have it in another shade, which is darker, but I love the supermodel better. Really, really love it. Okay, no, this one is supposed to be here. Okay, next up we have from Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. Now this one has a lot of product inside, but it's unreachable. I don't know, something about the wand doesn't give a lot of product. I really don't know why are they doing this. But you can see tiny bit comes out. Maybe it's on purpose. I don't know, but it's irritating to me. I don't know about you, but I don't like playing with this. I feel that there's a lot of product here inside. I know there's a lot of product because I hardly used it, so there has to be a lot of product, and I'm just tapping it. So I think it's going to take a while before I can put this one in my empties, because there's a lot of product inside. Now for my eyes, I added this one from Vive because this one, something happened to it. Can you see it kind of melted, kind of looks nasty, and it's a great product. I love Vive. I have two products from Vive, an eyeshadow palette and this, and I love them both, but something happened to this one. It melted, I don't know what. So I am going to take with my finger and just dab it. This is pretty, really, really pretty. You can use this one also as a base for other eyeshadow. So I'm using this one. I've added it to my project pan and just tapping it with my finger. I hardly used it, something happened to it. This is a swatch. This is really, really pretty. Is there a shade name anywhere? Yep, Camel. I Want Camel, made in Korea. Vive, love the product. It's a great product, but something, I don't know, happened to it. For eyes, I also have here like a shot, a super shock from Colourpop that I heat pan already when I showed it to you first, but now the pan is slightly bigger. I didn't do a big dent, but I have been using it on top of the Vive. And it turns out to this coppery, beautiful eyeshadow. I can only use this one. I don't need to use the V. If this is a one and done eyeshadow, you can use it on its own. Let's swatch it, because we love swatching in this channel. Here, you can hardly see. Here, it's a bronzy coppery shade. Okay, now before we're using mascara, we need to use a setting spray. Now this one I have from for Gerard Cosmetics, Slay All Day. This is in Cucumber. I can't seem to finish this one. I hate the sprayer. Totally hate the sprayer. It just sprays. Okay, now it's sprayed okay. But usually it sprays like, I don't know. I can't explain it. In shots, like. Oh my god, that was way too much. I hardly use setting spray, so I don't know, this one is going to be here for a while. I also added this lipstick from Uden's Eye to my project pan because I really want to use it, but I don't know if I can use it on top of this one. Never tried it. This is a very old cream lipstick in brown rose. Very old. I bought it once from Uden's Eye when they had surprise packaging or something like that, a mystery box. Really nice shade, but I hardly use it, so I thought, why not use it? Let's see how it will be on top of the NYX. Okay, it added some color to the NYX. What do you think? I like it. Okay, for my mascara, Love the Lift from Sephora collection. This is a mini. This I opened in November. So November, December, January, February, maybe till the end of March, and then I'll toss it, or I'll finish it before the end of March. But this one soon will have to go. Mascaras, I don't like using mascaras more than 4 or 5 months since I opened them, and that's why I write, you see, 11. I write at the bottom of the packaging when I opened it and start using it. And I'm just using this. I totally forgot what I wanted to say. But, oh, I had a lot of open mascaras, and even if I did not use them a lot, once or twice is enough for bacteria to start getting in, because you know our lashes are not clean, so bacteria comes inside, it ruins it after a few months. My recommendation to you is to switch up your mascaras every 3, 4, 5 months, depending on the smell, the texture, how you feel about it. If it starts being irritating in your eyes, then dump it, definitely. Okay, this is it. This is everything we have here in Project Pan. I took out 3 products, 2 e.l.f.s, 1 Anastasia are going to the empties, and we will meet again next month and we'll see what the status of my Project Pan bin is. What do you think about the look? Too highlighty. I exaggerated with the highlighter, that's for sure. But other than that, it's really, really pretty. Look at the eyes, are pretty. And I have so many eyeshadow palettes. That's just amazing how many eyeshadow palettes I have. I need to use them. So maybe you want us to pick together an eyeshadow palette for Project Pan? Do let me know and write something in the comment section down below. If you like this video, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave and join my family here on YouTube. And with that said, I'm waiting to hear from you in the comments, so do write in the comments. I love, love, love reading what you have to say. It makes me really, really happy, and I really hope that you will consider subscribing. I'll catch you all in my next video. Bye.